Environment Minister Catherine McKenna has just announced a nationwide accelerated coal phase-out. I mean, she sort of had to announce something, I guess, after she went all the way to Marrakesh, Morocco for the United Nations Climate Change Conference with 224 other people on the Canadian taxpayers' dime and accomplished pretty well nothing except a bunch of feminist hectoring about how climate change is sexist and lamenting the election of Donald Trump. I wish I was joking, but I was there, and that's how it all went down. The federal government is phasing out coal-fired electricity generation by 2030 following the Alberta NDP's headlong march into energy poverty and economic devastation 14 years from now. But more than anything, this is just another attack on the West by the Liberals. Let me show you. Here is a map of the coal reserves in Canada. Look where they all are. Largely Alberta and Saskatchewan. It's not enough that these Liberals are going to carbon tax the oil we make and all the food we grow. Now they're outlawing our cheap, reliable electricity. These Liberals, well, they may as well be outlawing cowboy boots, gopher hunting, and pickup trucks. We would never see the Liberals attack the eastern fisheries or the Ontario auto sector or the Quebec aerospace industry this way. In fact, we see the federal government under the Liberals prop up those same industries time and time again with handouts and grants and special programs. And even though the West is hurting right now, the coal industry, well, they don't want special programs. They just want to be left alone to develop technologies to continue to do the work to bring down emissions through Made in Alberta, Made in Canada technologies. And if the Liberals were smart, and I think we can all concede that they aren't, they would encourage these Made in Canada solutions, since the rest of the world still gets over 40% of its energy from coal. And that's only going to increase. Canada could be helping. Instead, Canada will be hurting as companies invest in the United States with their far more competitive energy costs. This ideological plan by the Liberals will turn towns all across the prairies into ghost towns, destroying property values, the entire tax base, and local economies supported by the 6 billion tons of usable, low-sulfur coal that's under the feet of people who live all across the prairies. The Liberals want to fire nearly 50,000 coal and electricity workers all across the country with the stroke of a pen in Ottawa without ever looking them in the eye. And then they want the world to throw them a parade for it. Now, I don't think these Liberals will be getting any parade. They might be getting the same result Hillary Clinton got when she promised to fire coal workers. Catherine McKenna and her Liberals, well, they'll get fired instead. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. If you want to send the federal Liberals a message that their coal-fired electricity phase-out and their carbon tax is going to hurt the economy in Canada, go to stopthecarbontax.com and sign our petition.